going drifting at the Glen. Let's go.
Park, street, drift.
Alright, car's loaded, tires are mounted in the truck. A bunch of stuff sitting here just waiting for the rain to pass, which, fingers crossed, today is the only day it does that for the rest of the week. Yeah, working on getting taillights figured out. We gotta run over and get a couple of bulbs for these. They've been out for quite a while, but I haven't really been driving it, so I've procrastinated on it. But yeah, get the taillights done so we can go on a cruise tomorrow evening, and then we'll be drifting Saturday and Sunday. Alright, well, thought the rain had stopped. Was gonna try to finish and load up, and as you can tell by the shirt change, that was false. So got some pretty good rain. You can hear the generator next door running. We have no power. They're not sure when it's coming back, but that's fine. As long as it gets this out of the way today, the weather forecast is looking good for the weekend. So before things get all crazy, I wanted to take a minute and just go over why this is such a big deal. So I've been going to the Glen since I was 17, I think. Volunteered there for a while. I have friends now that I met there that are like lifelong, basically brothers. And if you know, you know. You know I'm talking about you. And it's always been closed off. As far as I know, there's only ever been one drift event there, and that was Grid Life. And for multiple reasons, it was not a good event. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I mean, the weather had a factor. There was just a bunch of things I heard about the event. Multiple reasons it wasn't very good. So they're giving us this foot in the door. So this is a big deal. I really want this to go good. We didn't really get the driver count we were looking for, but the drivers we did get should be solid. So yeah, it's Thursday. I'm loading up. The car's good. Got the taillights working so we can do a cruise tomorrow night. We're going to go to a local brewery. They're setting aside some parking for us so we can show off the cars a little bit, put a little bit of last minute word out about the show. And it should be a good time. And then Saturday, the chaos starts, and I am so looking forward to it. The weather's supposed to be beautiful. Sounds like the car show is going to be pretty big. There's going to be racing on track, all vendors and food trucks and all sorts of stuff, and we're going to be drifting. So, really looking forward to this. This is going to be a fun weekend. So, I'm going to keep loading up some of the trucks. Some of the stuff I'm going to wait until the morning to load up so it's not sitting out all night. Yeah, we're going to get prepped up, get some batteries charged for cameras and such, and we're going to hit it hard in the morning. Well, as you can probably hear, we have made it. We're off to a little bit of a rough start. It's that storm that came through yesterday. The storm that came through yesterday put power out at our house, and it still hasn't come back on. So definitely later than I wanted to be, but I mean, we're still the first ones here, so we're gonna start getting set up and getting ready. But yeah, house has no power, so that was kind of a mess to get sorted out before we could get over here, but that's okay. We're here. And yeah, let's get a car unloaded and we're gonna go walk it down. This is our lot back here, all the way back down here over the hill. So it's a large space. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. My happy place. Get it? Okay. Take two. Cruise success. We have made it out to Grist Iron. Look at that. Let's go inside and get some pulled pork nachos, beer. Cheers. Well, that's about gonna do it for today. It's been a long one. We are back at the track. Cruising with everybody was awesome. Gonna hopefully see the fireworks from here. They should come up like right over there somewhere. Hopefully we'll be able to see them from here. But I'll watch them, and then I'm hoping that doesn't stay on all night, because boy, it's right at my tent. I think I picked a bad spot, but that's okay. I'm tired enough where I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll see y'all in the morning. We're getting after it. Saturday. It's finally arrived. We've got most of us here. Still expecting a couple. About to get some practice in before we kick this thing off. Got a bunch of show cars showing up way back in the background there. Rob's gonna be our first run of the day. God. It looks like it's gonna be a good one. Pretty excited. You can see here's a better view way back there. That lot back there is supposed to be full of show cars. And yeah, they're expecting a pretty big crowd today, so I'm excited to see what happens. I think we're a success. Super stoked on the turnout. The drifting is awesome. People are very enthusiastic about that. We've had a line backed up all morning waiting to get people in cars. Everything is We have reached the calm after the storm. What a frickin' day. So we started giving rides at 10 o'clock this morning, and we cut off, it was what, maybe 4 o'clock? Yeah, I think it was about 4 o'clock. By my math, we did somewhere around 165 ride-alongs with 13 cars, I think, and a couple of them broke. So it has been a very long day, but it was a very successful day. They had somewhere around 600 cars for the car show. few thousand people showed up. Like it's been an amazing day. So we're gonna do a little photo shoot with some of the cars out on the track, and then we're gonna go get dinner. 3 of these things are not like the others.
Dude, what's with the D? I don't know, the D. You're not good at giving the D? Dude, I thought after 2 kids by now, you'd have it figured out. I have about $4 grand in my hand. I'm walking. That's fair.
We made it into Sunday. I've already given rides today. A couple of racers have been down. It's gonna be a low-key day. Everybody's kind of just chilling out. There's only a couple of guys running. We're gonna give some rides to some staff and some safety guys today. Just hang out, and then we're gonna give a tour around the main track to the guys later on. So that'll be a good time. Nothing crazy. Just cruise around, seeing the place, and just try to beat the sun. I'm pretty burnt from yesterday. I'm trying not to get it too bad today. Just took a ride in an M2 with Cody, who runs Hooked on Driving, and oh my god, that was so much fun. So much grip, it's nuts, man. We got stuck in a bunch of traffic, so it was a little bit slow at first, but even that's fun when you're just a spectator. You get through that and really torch that thing, man. It was a good time. Really enjoyed that. So yeah, about an hour we're gonna head out for some pace laps, but for now the boys are running laps themselves. this morning I asked if we could get the drifters out to do a couple parade laps around, because you know they do that opening weekend here, and they'll do it at lunchtime too, I believe, where you come in, you pay a little money, and they give you 3 pace laps around the track, and then they'll go pretty fast. But we unofficially got permission to send it around the Glen, so we sent it around the Glen. So we're starting to wind down, everybody's kind of packing in. Gave one last ride along, and now I think I'm gonna load up as well. Do a lap around here, clean up after everybody kind of pulls out, and start heading home myself. But man, what an absolute incredible event. I can't thank everyone enough. Drivers, staff, the Glen, the Hooked on Driving guys, just everyone super accommodating. The facility's amazing. Really, really hope we get to come back and do this again. I had so much fun this weekend. So I guess that's it for this one. We got round 3 of our comp next weekend, and then in a couple weeks we got Summer Mats, so we'll see you for that one.